Yes, yes, indeed. There is quite a few that need to speak to you and want to share with you their concerns and thoughts and observations and reports back about what is happening on this planet at this moment. Many collectives want to be able to share their findings for you to know and for you to share. So this is just one of many that want to come and tell you things for you to be able to understand that there is so much support going on. It's just more confirmation and just seeing things from their perspective. It just will relax many of the people who are listening who are still uptight and have tension over some of the what is perceived the more important uh, dramas, details, awakening processes for the collective, for humanity. So we are coming here today to speak to you, to be able to say that there has been some delays, as you know. The December date shift was supposed to have been uh, everything was supposed to be on board then. The vehicle is saying she already knows this, obviously, because we're now in May. And so they're saying, well, yes, very observant. But the reasons for all of these delays, even so far this year with it, there is we want to give you more clarification on those delays. And we're now realizing that when we come in to talk about these things, this is still looking in the past. And we realize that while you have been questioning and wanting to understand what has the delays, what is behind all the delays, and you've asked many times, and we have told you many times, we realized that there were some collectives that still wanted to come in to report to be able to give you the information about that. And as we are now having this connection access, we realize that is still just going to keep you and others looking at the past when we really want you to be looking forward into the future and getting excited that way. And so there are still so many people that are distracting themselves from their inner work because of wanting justice for crimes against humanity and wanting to be able to see the proof of what they already know is happening and occurring behind the scenes. And this was a follow up from what we were saying through the vehicle of Carrie about just focusing on your physical days, what you really can see, the people in front of you, and your daily lives as you see them as, and not get distracted with the gossip of the celebrities or the gossip on the news or whatever other distractions you may have. You are all aware of what you should be being prepared for, which is the shift off this planet, the shift and removal of your current lives to be able to put you into a different dimension for you to start living in the fifth density, to be able to then master and learn all of those wonderments. So those people who are still trying to seek justice, those people who are still trying to focus on how do you heal these bodies now, how do you move forward financially, how do you move forward with your careers and your sleeping families and your future holidays to other destinations around the world. We are saying to those people who have been listening to these sessions, this is a distraction for you. And we are wanting you to focus a little bit more on living in your present day lives, even though you may feel that they're very boring and mundane. Remembering it is about mastering the emotions in 3D. not doing all of your bucket list things. You are to master the basic emotions. The daily lives give you the opportunity to master all of those. You don't need to go to a different location to be able to have the opportunity for that. And you don't even really need to be connecting to others for you to be triggered into finding your balance. You could just watch 5 minutes of the news to see how you can cope with negativity and insincerity and distractions, and see if you get sucked in or whether you can stay neutral. And this is very important for you to find all aspects of neutral in your daily lives. It is extraordinary the lengths that people will go to distract themselves from their inner work. And once you've mastered your daily routines and lives, then you feel a little bit brave to go back into your past and think about all the other experiences you've had, to be able to master them now with your new perspective. This is not new. We have told you this before, but many people are starting to really accept and apply the information we have been giving. And so you're all enjoying these highs that the planet is under, we say surrounded by. And so while you have the opportunity to see things at a higher frequency, you're able to release profoundly the emotions that are still stuck in lower densities from your past, and be able to see things from a different, bigger perspective now, knowing that the past is merely in the past. You just need to visit it to reset the emotions and put yourself in neutral. This is all of the old situations, old friends, old family members, old working lives, old schools, old jobs, old locations, all of these things that suddenly pop up into your mind. These are us giving you opportunities to re-feel and think about that situation and see it with your newfound perspective. And this is very helpful for you to move forward in your inner work, seeing your growth, seeing how there is no victims there and there is no evil parties at play. You can see things with neutrality, understanding the experiences and the lessons and how far you have grown. It is not about triggering you back into those lower emotions. It's about healing from them. And if there is those emotions where you want to cry and release, that is fine. That is appropriate for you to be able to let that flow. You are healing when you can cry about the past, because you know it's in the past. You can heal from the past that is not your present. Sometimes tears may need to be released to be able to help with that profound healing. You want to know why. Why does the human body cry? Because it's releasing. It is releasing the shock of the experience. It's releasing the joy of the experience. It is surrendering into the energy. You can cry because you're happy, and you can cry because you're sad. So do not hold back when you're trying to release those emotions. Allow your body to function as it needs to function. And this is not a sign of weakness. Cry if you need to, and if you want to. It is a normal bodily function that we want you to make peace with if you're still resistant to that functionality. There is great healing when you release, and you're wanting to all be healed from your pasts. You want to be able to do that so you can profoundly look forward to your futures. And this is very exciting. This is very purposeful. Why you are all being pushed and pressurized into reliving the things that you do not want to, or may have even forgotten about. And so when those weird little thoughts and feelings come back from things in the past, respect the opportunity that you have. It doesn't take you hours to go through it, merely seconds, even minutes at most, to be able to reflect and ponder on those situations. You'll be noticing many people from your past popping up into your head, and you can send them love and gratitude because that's the person you are now. You can send love and gratitude to all of the people who have provided you lessons. And this is a very bigger perspective. This is the most greatest perspective that you all can have now, is balanced neutrality and respecting and honor your life purpose, your life mission here, and other people's life purposes and missions here to help each other have those experiences for growth and opportunities to learn and grow from. We feel like we have said this before, and that is okay. It is a polite reminder to be able to help you navigate through your inner work, because self-empowerment is a great opportunity to do right now. And there is no other finer time than right now. And so we're wanting you to focus when your mind does give you this opportunity. Seize them and use them wisely. Do not avoid them. Do not push them aside. It is time. It is time for you to heal. And we say this with much love.